Hi, good morning, everyone. This is the third time I actually record this message. I don't know what went wrong. Both times I tried to put some relaxing music in the background, and then all of a sudden, I nobody could hear my message. And this message this morning goes out to every single leader out there, every single community worker, every person that is working with the community, wherever they find themselves. My word to you this morning is just to encourage you to not stop what you're doing. It's not easy out there working with communities because the work that we do on the ground are very important work. We are the lifeline for many. We are the ones that sometimes stands between life and death. So I just want to say to you today, many things are happening around us. Many people come to us to ask for help. Many people come to us to tell us that things are happening. But just take a moment before you act to check whether the things that you received are really truthful. Use your discernment before you even start writing letters, going out there to confront people. Because at one point, when you've already done the deed to go out and assist, you cannot pull back. And you will have to face the consequences, unfortunately. Refrain from any action until you have verified everything that you were told. I know that we want to save everyone, but by saving everyone, we can put ourselves in the line of harm and problems. I needed to make this message today because I get a lot of requests to assist. But there's one thing that I make very clear with everybody that comes for help, anybody that reach out, whether it's from any part of the country. And I also teach this to the organization where I'm leading, that become somebody that is proactive and not reactive. Because when you are reactive, you become like a bomb and you will explode. And wherever the pieces will fly, you will hurt people. Many things we feel are not being addressed in South Africa. But at the end of the day, do we really take the time out to investigate how to deal with issues? Do we really take time as leaders to really sit down and see what in the long run can cause problems for me? I know for many that will listen to this message, they would say, what does she know? Yes, truthful. I don't know much, but what I do know is that I will not do anything that will put myself in harm's way. As much as I am a community activist, I'm a gender-based violence activist, I'm a children's rights activist, as much as I'm a Pan-Africanist, whatever I do, I have to consider all the role players. I have to consider the situation that I find myself in. Because at the end of the day, there are legal frameworks that we as activists and leaders must also work within. And if we feel that that framework is not for us, we must know that the consequences that follow when you step out of that framework is something that you will have to deal with. I will always make this example. When the free Remember, there was a movement on fees must fall. When the fees must fall guy was convicted and had to spend some time away from his family, or had to face some form of conviction for what was happening, where were all the people that was behind him? Where were all the people that was burning the buildings with him? Or he didn't even know about some of the things that happened, but he had to take the fall. So as a leader, become proactive and not reactive. Become somebody that will sit down and assess the situation before you start organizing marches, before you start going to kick people's doors down and things like that. Become responsible for your actions, because you have, before serving the community, you have a family, you have children, maybe you have a husband, you have a partner. Consider them too in your actions. And it's not easy when you work, when your currency is people. It's not easy, because not everybody that you want to help sometimes tells the truth also. So be mindful, use your discernment and act according or within the framework that you are allowed to work in. I love what I do. I love people. I love helping people. And for some people, I'll take a bullet. But my late parents taught me that sometimes you meet people along your way, and you meet, you greet, and you pass. And then there's some people you meet along your way that you meet them, you greet them, and you stop. It's not easy, but it's possible. Love and light. Keep on doing your great work. We need leaders, and we need leaders that think before they speak, think before they act, and that lead with integrity. That's what we need. And if we can get that, we'll win the battle, definitely.